Now I just need to go to Baloney Town. I know that's not the name of the place, but I'm going to keep calling it Balonia because I find that funny. And it's easy to misread it as that, and this looks like the way that would lead to Balonia. Balonely. And it's also a place where I can get me a new Pokemon. A new Pokemon. Like this one! Yeah! Bleh. Impidimp. Well, Impidimp meet Crankler, who is either going to be your murderer or your new boss. And I'm not sure I want to take the chance of killing you. So, ball time! Into ball with you! Wiggly, wiggle, wiggly balls. Wiggle that ball all day long, and that was real easy. Didn't need to do no damage. Well, I got me a Impidimp now. And perhaps he could do some good for me. I'm thinking about putting Flurmblop back in the box to make room for my new Impidimp, who needs a name but does not have one yet. Impidimp, the wily Pokemon. Through its nose, it sucks in the emanations produced by people and Pokemon when they feel annoyed. It thrives off this negative energy. And yes, you do need a name. But what name do you need? I'm thinking Grundlestank. Yeah. Oh, there's not enough room for Grundlestank. Well, Grundlestan! Welcome to the team, Grundlestan! And Flurmblop, you're going back to waiting in the wings. As unfortunate as that is. But I do like what Tralba will become, and Tapurup being a poison type could pull a lot of weight in this coming gym. Assuming Tapurup can catch up in terms of levels. And that calls for some grindage. A good deal of grinding will be needed. And I do not want Crankler pulling too far ahead of everyone else. So it's time for Crankler to sit down, take a nap or something, and see what this chef has to do. Are you looking for mushrooms? They give off light when you touch them. And they make you see colors. Cook Derek. Oh, he's not a chef, he's a cook. Cooks are trustworthy, unlike chefs, as I have established earlier. From what I know, chefs is evil, but cooks is alright, and I believe that's a ghost thing. And ghosts do not like getting bitten, especially by Torque, as he devours souls and... not very effective, but that would nearly kill you, so another one! Devour it! So it's probably a fairy type. They resist dark moves. Yeah! Another soul for Torque. Is Shinotic. That too is a fairy type, but might also be grass. Which means Torque is not good here. God damn it. Grundlestan. No, I'm not sure. I don't know what to do. Crankler. I don't want to keep falling back on Crankler, but what other choice do I have? I mean, that's a mushroom. Mushroom-shaped Pokemon are usually grass type, and that's horrifically bad for Torque. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and pluck your eyes out and see how you react to it. Yep, it was indeed grass. Pulling out Torque was the right call. And you're going to astonish me again. How dare you? Well, suck on my steel wing. Steel wing that missed. Oh, come on. How you gonna go and miss like that? Let's try that again. Another steel wing. Bonk. And he's dead. Being fairy type, you are weak to steel moves. Fairies is weak to steel and poison. That is the kind of information that keeps you alive when fighting fairy Pokemon. Sinistea! Are you also a fairy type? Sucker Punch, how fucking dare you! Don't you punch my suckers! They're my suckers! And you is dead. A rather weak Pokemon you got there. Rather fragile, I should say. Now, if we can just keep on moving, Derek can go fuck himself. Hey, Strong Trainer, that's rarer than rare mushrooms. Not really, you just gotta look in the right place. I'm not exactly hard to find, Derek! Now... Hey look, there's another Impidimp there. And I do have Torque up front, right? Yes, good. Having Torque up front means he gets to jump into battle before anyone else. And your soul will belong to Torque. Though Bite probably won't do a lot because he's very dark and both of those are resistant to dark moves. So I'll just throw rocks at you instead and just slurp up the crushed paste of your soul from your corpse. There we go. Those things appear to be fragile as well. So perhaps Grundlestan won't be too good. Considering how easy he went. Jesus. You have very little maximum health. Seriously, your only reason you have more maximum health than Tupperup and Elamtralba is because you're actually a higher level, but your health is so damn low! How many levels is that? That's like 5 levels ahead of Tupperup? Or, no, 7 levels ahead of Tupperup, and you're just barely ahead of her in terms of maximum health. Grundlestan probably won't last too long. I just hope he doesn't go the way of Javlong did, the same way Javlong did. That probably would have been better than Grundlestan, now that I think about it. And I think this thing might be a fighting type, so I'm not leaving Torque in. I am not very comfortable leaving somebody in against something that has a type advantage against it. Scary face! He making faces and it makes me feel scared! Don't go scaring me with your faces. I'll fucking drill holes in your skull. Do you like having holes in your skull? You shouldn't, because that means you don't live. Yeah, super effective because he's either a fighting type or a grass type. And now I'm going to drill you up again. Ow, he beat me up. But he only did it once and it barely did anything and now you're dead. But goddamn, that is a lot of experience. Not a very tough monkey, but one just filled with experience. Well, let's see what this is. And, oh, it's a Swirlix. Well, at least I get some experience out of munching your face. You are 1 level higher. That makes me feel uneasy. I will crush you and eat you. Now, Oh no! Oh god! Oh fuck! Oh shit! Oh fuck! 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 Crankler, you get in here! You kill that thing! I did not expect it to have a grass move. I do not want to lose Torque. Torque stays. Torque is gold. Lesson learned. Torque does not fight Swirlix. Now kill it. Kill it fast. Kill it hard. God damn. Just about had a fucking heart attack there. No more Swirlix for Torque. Lesson learned. Energy Ball is grass move, and it do 4 times the damage to water rock Pokemon like Torque. So the next time I see a Swirlix, Torque's going back in the ball where it's safe. I got a bag of bright powder, and it casts Tricky Light that lowers the opposing Pokemon's accuracy. And wait a minute, I see something up there. There's a Pokemon up there in front of that bush. I believe that is the evolved form of Impidimp. Obviously it is because it looks so much like him, but I don't remember what it's called. But I do remember that its final form is called Grimmsnarl, and it's kinda cool looking. Especially when it goes Gigantamax. So, where's that bright powder? Gonna go ahead and give that to Grundlestan, so that he has a chance of not getting hit when somebody goes to hit him, on the off chance that I throw him into battle. Is that the exit? I think that might be the exit that I'm walking towards. But this way leads to progress, and I do need some level ups. Oh, a Sinistea. Did not know I'd find one of those in the wild. Okay. Wait, Bite's super effective against this thing. It must be a ghost then. Well, eat it! You and your sucker punch, how dare you! I don't have time for your bullshit! Get in my mouth! Torque devours another soul. And he deserves it, too, after that close call he had with that stupid-ass Swirlix chucking a ball of grass power at him. Torque deserves a vacation. Wait, who's trying to learn agility? Who is Elamtralba? Yeah, no, I'm not gonna do that. You don't need agility, even though that works very well in tandem with energy, or Electro Ball, not Energy Ball. Energy Ball is the one that almost killed Torque. Almost killed Torque. And that is a grass thing, so Torque won't be dealing with your shit, because Torque don't like the grass. This is all Crankler. Tapu-Rup would have a good advantage against this thing, being a poison type, and that being a fairy grass. Poison would do 4 times damage, but there's just such a large difference in level here that that just leaves Tapu-Rup at big risk, especially if this thing decides to use something like, I don't know, ice attacks, which it probably wouldn't know, but then again, Swirlix probably wouldn't know Energy Ball, for that matter. And I'm just getting paranoid, and with good reason too. And now, I want to be sure as to what alright, Pokemon up to level 60 will obey me. Good. And with Crankler being level 40, I just needed that reassurance. Still got 20 levels before Crankler starts not listening. And I'm not sure I want to go up against these two here. They might have something that's bad for Torque, and I don't have anyone else that's high enough level or durable enough to step in, and then I'd end up losing more teammates, which would be bad. Grinding on the wild Pokemon seems to be the way to do this. Hey, Phantom! That ain't bad. it's a grass ghost, and the grass part scares Torque a little bit. But Torque can easily devour its soul, and I believe Torque to be faster. He's pretty damn fast for a turtle! And another soul rests comfortably in the belly of Torque, writhing in agony for all eternity. But if Torque happens to be slain, then them souls will be free to seek vengeance against the people who controlled the mighty Torque. Hey, Grundlestan! Nice! Grundlestan gets to be bigger and more durable, with a sick emo haircut, evolved into Morgrim. Nice. Now, what does it say about him? The devious Pokemon, when it gets down on all fours as if to beg for forgiveness, it's trying to lure opponents in so that it can stab them with its spear-like hair. Ooh. That's just nasty. Wish I could stab people with my hair, but all it does is flow beautifully in the wind. And when it gets wet, it starts slapping my wireless earbuds and messing with them. I recently got a pair of wireless earbuds to listen to music while working, and false surrender, what's that do? I will finish this thought after I figure out what this move is. False surrender, the user pretends to bow its head, then stabs the target with its disheveled hair. This attack never misses. Alright, working with what it sold me in the Pokedex. So, gonna go ahead and teach that over Torment. And now that Grundlestank is evolved, he probably has a decent pool of health. Now that you got that, you'll actually be put to use. But anyway, like back when I first started working, I work outside, pushing shopping carts all day, and I decided to listen to music while working around the time I first started, and then my earbud wire got snagged on a cart and broke clean off, so recently I decided to switch to wireless earbuds, and they got that thing where you can just tap them to pause the music or double tap to change a song. But problem with those is that they do not know the difference between my finger and my wet hair, so when it starts raining, or if I happen to have a shower just before leaving, then my hair's slapping the earbuds, really messing with the song, and then I'm forced to tie my hair back into a ponytail, which I really do not like doing. You can't tie this shit back. That's just bad parenting. And what does having a ponytail have to do with parenting? Hell if I know, it's just fun to say. And Crankler's taking a nap. Damn you and your effect spore. For God's sake, Crankler, wake up! He's draining your nutrients! You can't just sit there and take that! Seriously, if you just don't wake up, there it is. I didn't want him getting all his health back and then going right back to sleep after drill pecking him again. That would have been super annoying. But now, I have even more reason to never put Torque in against that thing, seeing as how some of them know Giga Drain. Or was that Mega Drain? Well, either way, I don't like it. And I'll put Toxic over Sweet Scent, and yes, I know the value that Sweet Scent has, being able to knock down evasion, but I'm probably never going to do that. It's a good strategic move, but I don't want strategery, I just want pure, unadulterated bloodshed. Now, there's a shiny thing there that I can't get. Alright, you are just one person, not two people in a monkey suit. Like those other two I saw back there, even though they weren't wearing monkey suits, but you get where I'm coming from. One-on-one is fine, but I don't want to do doubles in this place, unless I'm certain I have somebody who can fill in for Torque in the event that somebody has a grass move.